Good morning, students. Myself, I'm Dr. Sanjay P. Yavle, SDSM Junior College, Palghar. Students, in previous videos, I gave two videos about the amines. Today, I am going to give next one video of amines. In that, today we are going to learn the subtopic of amines, that is physical properties of amines. In physical properties of amines, we have to learn so many description, so many properties which are related with their defining and describing of the amino compounds. You know, amino compounds are those which are containing nitrogen basically. That's why these are about nitrogenous compounds. In that physical properties, I want to explain first of all intermolecular forces, then boiling points and solubility of amino compounds. The NH bond in amines is polar because the electronegativities of nitrogen, that you can check, it is of 3.0, and for hydrogen it is 2.1. So both electronegativities of nitrogen and hydrogen are not same, but these are different. And due to difference in the electronegativity of both atoms, viz nitrogen and hydrogen, we can say that NH bond is polar bond. And due to polarity of the NH bond in amines, they try to maintain their polar nature. And due to polar nature, NH bond is primary. In case of secondary, they shows intermolecular hydrogen bonding. And due to such type of intermolecular hydrogen bonding, these bonds remain compact together, and by that they can give so many molecules of amines. The intermolecular hydrogen bonding is particularly up to some greater extent in primary amines as compared to primary, secondary, as well as tertiary. The reason is that primary amines have two hydrogen atoms bonded to nitrogen for hydrogen in bond formation. Basically, you try to understand the primary amine has the functional group is RNH2. Whenever we said RNH2, that time we can say that there is two hydrogens are present on nitrogen atom. Now I going to give following structures. In these structures, you know, around nitrogen there is there are three hydrogens, but with that one alkyl group also there, and main nitrogen atom of the amine is bonded to the neighboring hydrogen atom of the water molecule. Actually, students in your book, they give the linkage of the 3 4 primary amines, but particularly I choose this structure, different structure, which shows intermolecular hydrogen bonding in primary amines. In this structure, you can observe that here central nitrogen atom of the primary amine, which can be bonded with the hydrogen atom of water molecule. Nitrogen atom has the negative polarity, that's why it has the charge delta minus, and hydrogen has delta plus. In next one, oxygen has also delta minus, and neighboring hydrogen has the delta plus. In this way, such type of linkage we'll see in which delta minus delta plus in alternate sequence of the nitrogen, hydrogen, oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, like this. So this plus and minus shows polar nature, and that's why amines are polar molecules. After that, I want to give explanation about the tertiary amines. Like this, tertiary amines they do not have intermolecular hydrogen bonding as there is no hydrogen atom on nitrogen of tertiary amines. Formula for tertiary amine is R3N. To the central nitrogen, there are three alkyl groups which are same or different that might be attached. But due to polar NC bond, means nitrogen carbon bond, tertiary amines are polar molecules. And that's why they also have intermolecular dipole attractive forces. Dipole means what? Two poles are there. Between this one, they shows attraction. That's why they shows intermolecular dipole attractive forces. And due to such type of forces, intermolecular force of attractions are strongest in case of primary amine and weakest in case of tertiary amines. Regarding this one structure I want to state, the structure is of hydrogen bonding between amine and water molecule. In that C2H5NH2, here this C2H5 ethyl group, central nitrogen, near that hydrogen atom which has the plus delta charge, then dotted after that oxygen and two hydrogen. So oxygen acquires what? Delta minus charge. This plus delta and minus delta between the primary amine and water molecule, it shows hydrogen bonding between the amine and water molecule, and here these two opposite charges also making what? Bonding. And that is the basic concept of intermolecular forces between the amine and water molecule. Next slide I want to explain. Since NH bonds in amines are less polar than that of the OH bond in alcohol, actually both are polar, but as per the strength, as per the electronegativity order, we can say that NH bond in amines are less polar than that of the OH bond in alcohols. The order of boiling point of alkanes, amines, alcohols, carboxylic acids of comparable molar mass is, that order is like this. Alkanes has less boiling point than that of the amines, less than that of the alcohols, less than that of the carboxylic acid. This explanation betterly we can understand by this table. This table shows so many examples in that boiling points of alkane alcohols and amines of similar molar masses that we have to study. In the first column of this table, it is of amines, next one is the type, then relative molecular mass and boiling point in terms of degree Celsius they give. First of all, we want to study about the N-butane. N-butane is the type of alkane, straight chain alkane, which has the relative molar mass 58 and boiling point is minus 0.5. Chloroethane is the haloalkane. In alkane, one halogen atom is attached. Relative molar mass is 64.5 and its boiling point is 12.5. Then one propanamine. It is the type of amine, basically primary amine. And the relative molecular mass is 59 and the boiling point is 48.6 degrees Celsius. 1-propanol is the type of primary alcohol which has the relative molar mass 60 and boiling point is 97.2. CS3COOH means ethanoic acid, that is acetic acid. It is the type of carboxylic acid, of course organic acid. Relative molecular mass is 60 and boiling point is 118. So this table shows the boiling point order in that carboxylic acids has the highest boiling point, that is 118. Alcohols has somewhat less, 97.2. Then amines 48.6. Then haloalkane 12.5 and rest of the butane that has minus. So such type of order we want to see from this table. Then basicity of amines. You know, actually amines are basic in nature. Why these are basic in nature? Because it contain low nitrogen atom at the central position of the basically primary amine as well as every secondary or tertiary also. You know, nitrogen atom on the head of the nitrogen atom, apex of the nitrogen atom, there is presence of lone pair of electrons. And this lone pair of electrons that you can understand better according to hybridization theory. Nitrogen atom has the atomic number 7. Its configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2px1, y1 and z1. So from this configuration you can understand that 2s2 electrons are remain as the lone pair on the apex of the nitrogen atom, and that you can better understand by the hybridization theory. And that already I said in 11th standard theoretical topics of the types of hybridization. In that ammonia, water molecule, in that also I explain. Now, in terms of Lewis theory, amines are bases because nitrogen atom of these amines almost ready to donate lone pair of electrons to the neighboring atom, element or molecule. You know, nitrogen atom with an electron deficient species. In fact, nitrogen atom is the electron rich species, and almost nitrogen atom is ready to donate electrons to the neighboring electron deficient species. And that's why we can say that nitrogen atoms are electron donating species, and those who are electron donor, these are Lewis bases, and that's why amines are basic in the nature. Example they give trimethylamine. It shares its lone pairs of electrons with the electron deficient boron trifluoride. Reaction I give Me3N plus Bf3. It gives Me3 and Bf3. In this reaction, Me means methyl group, CS3 group. Electrons are donated from the nitrogen atom to the central boron because nitrogen of the trimethylamine in the reactant side is electron donating, means electron donor, means Lewis basis, and Bf3 in that central boron is electron deficient, and that you can better understand in the octet rule theory. And from that we can get the product Me3 and Bf3. So bonding between nitrogen and boron. Nitrogen electron donor, boron is electron acceptor. Means nitrogen of the methyl group is electron donor, means Lewis base, and central boron of the Bf3 is electron deficient, that's why electron acceptor, means Lewis acid, and by that there is formation of actually coordinate bond, and that's why amines are what basic in nature. Basic strength of amines is expressed quantitatively as Kb or pKb. Kb means what, dissociation constant for the base, or we can say pKb also. In terms of Lowry-Bronsted theory, the basic nature of amines is explained by writing the following equilibrium. You know, nitrogen atom amine has the lone pair of electron which can be combined with water molecule. Reversible, it gives N plus H. It is the conjugate acid with loss of OH minus ion. Now, by donation of electrons from the nitrogen toward the water molecule, the species remain is the NH plus. So from the basis, what the species remain by donation of electron or proton, that species is called as conjugate acid of the base. Amines are bases. So amines, even though it is bases, but by donation of proton or electron, it shows conjugate acid. Later on, in this equilibrium, reversible reaction is equilibrium. In that, amine accept H plus ion. That's why amines is Lowry-Bronsted base as per the Lowry-Bronsted theory. For stronger bases, this equilibrium shifts towards right. Therefore, Kb value is larger than that of the pK value, which is smaller, and vice versa. And this one example is the best example for transaction of the proton between nitrogen to the water molecule. Later on, this one we can see regarding the table, and that table indicates the basic character as well as pKb value of some amines in aqueous medium. In that, primary alkanamine, secondary alkanamine, tertiary, and ammonia. Best comparison they give. In that methanamine CH3NH2, which has the pKb value 3.38, ethanamine CH3CH2NH2 3.29. Later on, propane to amine, it has 3.40. Then phenyl methyl amine, it has the value 4.70. From this, in the primary alkanamine, you can understand that these values are increasing right from methanamine to phenylmethanamine. In case of secondary alkanamine, N-methyl methanamine has the value 3.27, and this value after that, what the N-ethyl ethanamine has the value pKb value 3.0, which is the which indicates it is the most basic in nature. Tertiary alkanamine, N-dimethyl methanamine CH3 thrice N 4.22, N-diethyl ethanamine CH3 CH2 and 3 times N 3.25 value. Later on, ammonia has the 4.75 pKb value. Aryl amine is aromatic amines. Benzene aniline, in that it has the value 9.38, and N-methyl aniline has the value 9.30, and N-dimethyl aniline has the value 8.92. 9.38 value is the highest value of the benzenamine, and that's what is the least basic, and rest of the minimum value has the N-ethyl ethanamine. In the secondary amine, it is the most basic. Remember this value, as the pKb value increases, basicity decreases, and vice versa. You know about this table, I give much more information, sufficient information, as well as about the amines. Also, I said uh, basic nature, basic strength, as well as intermolecular forces, boiling point, and their solubility. In that, some table also explain. Before this one, I sent two videos. You will learn better that one regarding the nomenclature of the common IUP synonyms. And on that, you gave very nicely one assignment. And uh, better, I try to give one more assignment of the amines by tomorrow. So till that time, all the best. Stay safe. Stay in home. Take care. God bless you. Thank you.